I just want to show you how to achieve this beautiful hairstyle over here without the use of a mannequin head or flex rods. Yes, now that you already have everything you need, all you need is actually the Brazilian wool. So I'm going to use the ordinary Brazilian wool and not the new one that is as smooth as braiding hair. I got this idea from another YouTuber. I think her name is Yvonne Melda. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I saw her video and just went out and bought this Brazilian wool. I didn't know that she uses a different kind. And afterwards, she released another video saying there's a new Brazilian wool that you're supposed to use for this and not the ordinary one. And I had already got in mine. I was like, girl, what? So I'm still going to try it with the ordinary Brazilian wool just to see how it works out. So I wrapped the wool around my arm just to get a uniform length when I finally cut it. So one of my hands was holding on to the wool as the other one cuts and the hair drops on the other side. Now, again, I did not know what I was doing, guys. I was doing this for the very first time. So please make sure you watch the video all the way to the end, because if you watch the first part and try to replicate that, you may get it wrong, because at first I don't have an idea what I'm doing. So I'm just trying out things and it gets better as we go. So you'll see the final stages later. Please stick with me. So I just separated the hair into two because I thought it would make the combing through easier. But if you can do it all at once, you can grab the whole thing and just go. Please remember to turn it inwards because you have to comb through everywhere. Now let me show you a cute little trick I have used for a long time, guys. Get any plastic, guys. It doesn't have to be this braiding hair plastic. It can be any plastic from your kitchen, from anywhere, and just fold it like this. Guys, this works amazing. You don't have to worry about flex rods anymore unless you just want to have them. And don't worry so much about how you're folding them from the bottom, from the top to the bottom. It doesn't matter, guys. You just have to fold. Like right here, I'm just literally just folding. You fold it in this direction, you fold it again until it's smaller. Just keep going, guys. And if you're already thinking, this is not a process you should be trusting, trust me, this is the process you should be trusting. Just stick with me. So I now place the end of the wool onto the flex rod, or our flex rod, and then wrap it around just to secure it, and then go back a little bit. Now just start wrapping around the bigger parts, the longer parts. Now the longer your plastic is, the more curls you can fit on it. As you can see, this plastic is a little bit longer than the previous one, so we'll be able to fit at least 2 curls on this one. So you can curl on this side and curl also on the other side. And that's exactly what we're going to do. So start with the shorter part of the wool and wrap it inwards. Then when you're done with that, go ahead and grab the bigger parts, the longer parts, and wrap it over the shorter part to secure that part so it doesn't unravel. And then keep going with the longer part until you're done. And when you're done, just grab the little part and wrap it over the longer part that you've already wrapped, just to make sure it doesn't unravel as well. Just a little bit, you can see right there. You see how easy that was and how good it looks? And we're not even started yet. And I know we all have that one drawer in the kitchen that has a plastic with plastics in it, so get up, sis. You can even use braiding hair. That's what I usually use it for. Next up, I'm going to get my conditioner and pour a few drops of that into the bucket. Then drop in my hair. You can see there are all different kinds of plastic. Then I get some hot water, pour it into the bucket, wait at least 2 to 3 minutes, and then just drain the water out. Then I waited for the hair to dry before I took it off the plastic. You must wait for the hair to dry, guys. The curls will not come out the same if you unravel while it's still wet. You see how nice that looks? There is a faster way I use to take the hair off the plastic, but I just wanted to show you this first so you can just appreciate the beautiful bouncy curls. Okay, I'll show you that in a minute, but just look at this. How would they know? How would they know? How would they know? For the easy method, just twist the hair in the opposite direction to make it loose enough and then just push. That's it, and you get much tighter curls, and that's what you want, because when you separate the hair, it's going to become a little bit loose, so you want them to be tight as it can be. And you're going to continue doing that for all the hair that you curled up. So this one had 3 pieces on it because it was a longer plastic, so I'm just going in and just pushing through, just getting the hair out, and you have your curls. Nice and bouncy. Let's now try to unravel it so we can see exactly what it looks like unraveled. So just go ahead and separate the hair and you have your little bouncy curls still there. So I went on and unraveled a little bit more and just showed you those, but I left most of them unraveled, and I'm glad I did that because you will see in a minute. But first, let's make our mannequin head. So I got a skirt, put it inside my leggings, and then wrap that around. You can use any kind of clothes that you want. It doesn't affect the outcome. Just make sure that you're not stuffing too many clothes in there. You want the bow to mimic the size of your head and shape a little bit, but mostly the size. So don't get it too big and don't get it too small neither. Again, we will need plastics. Just dump that into a plastic, tie it up, and guys, you just made your mannequin head. I'm now going to place the wig cap onto the dummy and we can begin this process. I began by doing the invisible method just for the front part, just to give it a more natural look. So what you do is put the crochet hook like this, grab your hair through, and only pull out one part of your hair through the loop. I continue doing the same thing seated outside with the mannequin in between my legs. It's much easier to do it that way. So I just crochet and crochet and crochet. And at this point, I was still using the hair that I separated, and I began to notice that the curl pattern was beginning to get lost a little bit. So as we go, you will see me using non-stretched out hair, and this is what it looks like if you don't separate the curls initially. It looks so beautiful. I'm going to show you exactly how to do it the right way. So this is why I asked that you watch all the way, because I'm learning as I go and I'm loving the results, guys. Okay, so let me now show you what I did different to get these results. Do not unravel your hair, just crochet it as it is and just do the invisible method. Push one through, only one. We're still doing the invisible method, and now just separate the hair a little bit. Okay, don't do it all the way, just a little bit, and leave the ends still curled together. And this is what your front part should look like once you're done. And now I'm just going to use this elastic band to put over my hair. That way you don't have to do any extra sewing. So put on your wig and place the elastic band over the edges to make sure that the not so natural part is covered up a little bit. Let me just show you the other hairstyle that you can wear this wig in. Section off the front part of your hair from one ear to the other. Use a little bit of gel to just slick that down. I am using Isoplast gel, which retails for 60 kwacha. I went on and used some yarn to tie that up. Guys, I'm always losing my hair ties, bobby pins, and flex rods, which is the reason why I don't buy them anymore, because how many times are you going to keep replacing those things? I don't know what happens, but they're never there. To secure the parts, I just put some bobby pins in there just to anchor it a little bit. Then I grabbed some of the hair from the front, tried to hide my natural hair in there, and then grabbed a little bit of that hair to just wrap around. It took a while, but we got there. I would like to hear from you guys which one of the two hairstyles was your favorite, and also which one of the two DIYs, whether it's the maniquin or the flex rods, are you likely to use? Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any posts from me. And if you want to see another video by me doing my hair, please click right here, and I'll see you in this video.